sort this lying out as much as I can. Not very aesthetic, but how are we doing? Just make sure you can see. So live back session tonight. Got some ankle weights to try out. Danny, I hope not making a mess. Ta-da! We're gonna get warmed up first. Just need my water. Hey, what you doing?
Mommy?
Yeah.
Please. Mommy?
Yeah.
Mommy?
I'll tell you the amount of times I've heard, Mummy, Mummy, Mummy. Right, so just gonna get warmed up, shoulder mobility. I've also just recorded a video for like a posture hack. So if you're someone who like deals a lot with children, as in carries them, yours or not, and you feel like you're dead tight around the thoracic and like a bit of neck stiffness, tightness, go and check out that video. It's oh dear. What are you eating yogurt for in there anyway, Mrs? We'll talk about some relief. So strength training. Do I feel strong today to try this? Not bad, but I could be wrong. It will be humbling nonetheless. Let's get started with upright row. I'm doing a bit of a drop set this time. Not too loud. Good girl, changing your t-shirt.
Mommy?
No thanks. So some shoulder press. So disclaimer, children have been watered, fed, nappies changed, interacted with. And now it's mummy's time. We've got to learn that. In particular, baby. Yeah?
No.
I'll ask him
Why are you doing them now?
The ankle weights. Yeah, you found them for me, didn't you? Into bicep curls. Hi. Hello. Strength session. Strength session tonight for back. One of my favourite sessions, but also one of the hardest. Hi, Hassan. And then a few lateral raises, because why not? Nice and warm we're looking for in the shoulders. Shoulder press.
Guys, you know what? It's pouring down.
It's miserable, isn't it, the weather today?
Yeah.
Let's do some shoulder press. Hi guys. I'm a health and fitness professional, answering any questions on health and fitness, fat loss, toning. Just a wee warm up before we get started. So I'm going to be doing this strength training and I'm going to be adding in the most amazing stretch for upper back, stiffness, tightness and neck area. It is, I can't tell you. You know when you first try something you're like, wow, yes. I mean, no, the way that's too loud, I've told you. Right, drop set for shoulders first. So the first set is going to comprise of drop set shoulder press. So I've got 14s here. I do have intention of going heavier as I get through the workout. But 14 kilograms straight into the 8s and
Mommy, I'm here like this.
that's it. So it's like a mini, yeah, that's for you, mini drop set. Give a bit to your sister.
Okay.
I don't want to fully fatigue the the shoulders just yet. Then we're going into bicep curls. We will do standing and then upright row. Okay. So I am answering any questions on health and fitness, fat loss, toning. Yeah. Oh, Abby, go and wipe your face. Abby, can you pass her the tea towel, please? She just had a yogurt. Anything to keep them quiet. These are like a yogurt treats. So any questions about nutrition, your training, anything that you're struggling with, I'm giving free advice as I'm training myself.
Daddy, your face is not clean yet.
Thanks, Harry. So heavy seated shoulder press. So we've done a little bit of a warm up. Let's go. Two, beep, beep. 4, I'm going to leave a bit in the tank because we're going to go heavier. Then I'm going to go to the 5s. And careful with them blocks.
Mummy, I'm actually doing push-ups on this block.
I know, I saw that. That's cool. Good.
Daddy!
Again, not going to true fatigue. If you don't like it, you eat funny, you'll get blocked and you'll just... Hi Abby, how are you? If you don't like it, keep scrolling and bore off. Bicep curls. All the way up, all the way down. We're turning back today. I've got some ankle weights to try. I don't like that because you might flatten her.
Okay.
So I'm answering any questions in regards to fitness. So leaving some in the tank there. Rest. Finish the set. So just rest, I mean like shake it off. Upright rows with the 8s. High elbows, shoulders back. You did your arms today. Yeah, I love arm day. Rest. So feeling all right today? How was your arm session then? So I've got some ankle weights today to up the pull-up game. And I have 2 yoga blocks that I want to start. I want to show you guys the most amazing hack. You know, if you're feeling tight or a bit stiff in your thoracic and cervical vertebrae, so sometimes you might not realise it. Hi Danny. Sometimes you might not realise it until you get into these positions. You know, it's like body awareness. It's really valuable. So if you're in your 20s, best thing you can do is like Pilates and yoga.
Mummy, do you know what I think she's
to learn that.
Mummy, she's allergic to it, I think.
What? She's not allergic
She's
to
allergic
anything.
to them.
She's not. She's got them all the time.
Do you know what?
Debbie, pick them up. Tidy up.
I think it's because she's
Gonna go again with the seated shoulder press. Hi guys, I'd love a like and subscribe. Maybe she's just eating because you're eating.
What's that?
Ew, what's that?
Ali?
Round 2. 3, 4. If you want to get good at pull-ups, you've got to get good at shoulder press. So, opposite muscles that are being used. Pausing, we call them. Leaving some in the tank with these 5s. Then bicep curls with the 8s. My abs are killing from yesterday, by the way. In case anyone's wondering. Oh, I've been recording a full day of eating as well today. So that'll be getting posted soon. High elbows for upright rows. All in the shoulder blades. Trying to watch the kids behind. Good evening, hello. It was good. Listen, one time, this was before I knew about fitness, I worked out my arms, forearms. That's a random thing. I went to the gym today to work my forearms out. You see some guys doing that, don't you? Shoulders and traps together for 4 hours straight. I used to, when I was in my 20s and I had all this time to kill, I used to do 2-hour workouts. There's just no need for it. I was doing like Olympic lifting and just fanning about really. Just fanning about. Yeah, if you're having fun, so as long as you're not actually, because you're not going to train straight for 4 hours like and have like an RPE of 7+, are you? Sometimes you'll have a longer rest period, a bit of a chat. From Scotland. So I've just completed round 2 and I'll do one more round of all those exercises. Today I do 3 variants, that's it.
Oh my goodness!
Time is finite and you can have just as good as workout in 20 to 40 minutes versus like 60 to 90 minutes, you know. Get in there, like don't waste any time, get it done and then out, continue with your life. Because everyone's like, we're so busy, like there's plenty of other things to be doing than training. Harry, can you do that in your room, please?
flop into my room.
Oh look, she's trying to do it. Help her get in that bag. Right, third round. Yeah. Yeah, I'll help you in Nami's room. Like in your room. Are you moving like a slug? Last one. 1, 2. That rain is miserable outside. 3, relax the neck. 4, 5. And when we've finished this giant set, I'll show you that stretch that I learned through a yoga class. And it's amazing. It's going to take things to the next level. Oh, in terms of any pain, stiffness management, you know, if you're in your 30s. That lasted long. 5, 6. Upright row. All in the shoulder blade, pushing them back towards the spine. Hope you guys can hear me. Another 3. 2. Oh. Rest. And then now our upper back's nice and warm, I'm going to show you this new stretch. I don't understand how I had that strength back then. How did I do it in the gym for 2 hours? Yeah, it's like my 5-year-old runs around constantly like, where do you get the energy? Like, we all were like that. Overhead tricep extensions. Yes, the more variety that you have on your triceps, the more they're going to grow because you're hitting all 3 heads of that muscle. Oh, thanks, Abby. Right, so, no, that's naughty. Okay.
Mommy, am I being good?
Yeah, can you take your sister in your room?
Yeah.
Okay, so you got to try this, right? And you might not realise you need it until you've done it, right? It's like epic. Hi, Ayob. What's up, guys?
Hey, come on.
So you need 2 blocks if you want to have more intensity, but you can also just use the 1. But I really enjoyed, as though it was intense.
Demi!
I really enjoyed having one on top of each
Demi,
other.
come on.
Okay, so carefully, so you want this part of the block bra height. You carefully, you might take a bit of adjustment. You're going to lower your head and your arms over your head. So there's about shoulder width apart, and you're breathing in through the front part of the ribs and the back. And every exhale, try and move into the stretch more, as in move down your arms. And allow yourself to have that back bend. So this is counteracting all of the desk work, all of the slouching, the driving, to come out, grab your head like a crunch, take your time till you get to here, then you can carefully use your upper body strength to come out. Oh, I feel amazing after that. You've got to try it, let us know how you get on. Right, final set of that's done. Moving on. Right, this is where the heavy shoulder press coupled with weighted pull-ups. We'll see how this goes. First time I'm doing, I used to do weighted pull-ups, but like in 2017, so I was still in my 20s then.
Mummy, can you show me how to do skip roping?
It's too, I don't think your ceilings are high enough, baby. So I've not got a weighted vest, that's why I'm using these. Right, what's this? a mess. So these weigh, I think, £1 each, so not much on it. Yeah. Goodness, that stretch looks like it's intense. Yeah, you've got to try it, but make sure you're nice and warm. I did do it. You see, right, when I first did it yesterday, I did it at the end of that. You know, like I saw you guys for the HIIT, and then I cooled down, did a bit of work, had a shower and stuff, and settled down, and then I did 30 minutes of stretching. That was one of the last things that I did. And see my posture, even though I went to bed not long after, I just felt it was all sitting back and my chest was open, and I felt tightness being removed from the anterior. So yeah, massive. Like, I have just recorded a short talking people through, well, a quick voiceover, but I can go in more depth like I just did if you want to do it with me. But yeah, especially around this area, just opens up everything nice. Is that yogurt on my back? I've actually got yogurt on my back. The joys of being a mum. I'm just procrastinating now. I'm doing good. Right, so pull-ups, overhand grip. So like I said, I PB'd last week with 8 body weight overhand grip pull-ups. So if I could get 8 again, that'd be a PB because I'm weighted. Right. Right, big knee. That adds some weight. That felt heavier. I've gone flushed in the face, so I got 5 instead of 8 that I got last week. Heavy shoulder press. So we've got the hardest out of the way. A lot easier to maintain your technique on this heavy shoulder press. So I'm going to pick, hey, move away, thank you. Careful. I'm going to pick up the 17.5s now. I do plan to lift them as well, not just pick them up. Right. So when me and Scott did a back workout together, I was using 16s, and I think I was getting between 4 and 6. So with 17.5, if I can get over 4, that would be great. Right. No. Oh. I'm happy with that. Quite a bit heavier. We do multiple sets as well. So normally, like with those, I've been getting 1 rep, so definitely progress there. Thanks, Scott. What about lateral raises? Don't forget training the side. I've just done some upright rows, part of a set. I do love lateral raises are fine, yeah. I like upright rows as well. It's just whatever you feel that works for you guys. It is good mixing things up again though. Resting. That was 17.5 kilogram AOB. So I got 3 there. I think my PB with them is 1.5. So I'm definitely improving in strength. Hi Banner, how are you doing? That was a 10, yeah. No. I saved. Right, that's enough now. In your room.
Okay, Daddy, come on.
You're interrupting things. You pestles. Right, I'm gonna go again. You see my... Well, I saw a female bodybuilder who used to take steroids lifting 22 kilograms seat shoulder press. I was like, wow, I thought that was... So, that's what... Comparisons can be the thief of all joy, can't it? But it gives you something to aim for. But yeah, then I stopped at the 4th one there because I felt a bit of nerve pain, so my body's just not ready for that yet. You did make my camera tumble over. So I got 5 reps of the pull-ups last time. Let's see how many I get. So these are weighted pull-ups. I think it's about £1 or a kilogram in each one. I know it's a big difference. I think it's £1. It feels like I'm extra £2 heavier. Just ate 2 very large chocolate flapjacks. And then the protein flapjacks, Scott, that I made. And then I think you have to wipe the camera lens. Thanks. Is that better? Right. Let's go. So I'll be happy with 3 or over would be good. You okay, baby? Where's Amy? What are you looking for? No. That rain. I don't know if you guys can hear the rain. Oh, I thought she'd taken my camera. I really fought for that last pop. I can't tell you. Sorry about the camera. Yeah, so you should be, Banner. Are you going to be lifting some dumbbell stems? No, it's not a woof woof. It's a Highland coo. It's a picture of Scott and his son. Right. So I got 3 last time. I'd just be happy with 1 or 2. If I get 1, if I don't get 2 with this, I'll drop down to the 14s before my haircut. Right. Oh. You've really got to be in the mood to lift heavy, don't you? Like, we'll be able to do this heavy for a couple of weeks after today. Yeah, I'm very happy with that right now. Oh, you have to give them a toy. I'm going to buy. I definitely need to get them involved with that. Whew. I'm going to go for round 3 after this for volume. I can't believe I got another 3 there. I'm really happy with that. The first one, when you're lifting that heavy, is always the hardest I find with most people and myself. I need a drink. Right, I'm having less rest as well. Well, actually, by the time I'm like talking and stuff, it's probably 2 minutes easy. Leanne, aren't Arnold press not supposed to come all the way down? I never saw you work that variant like this one. Those weren't Arnold presses that I was doing, is that what you mean? Those were just seat shoulder press. The Arnold presses are in this workout and I don't go all the way down, so I'm guessing you're talking about in the past when I've done Arnold press I only come to here. You can come all the way down, but I like to stay here and train my rhomboids to work harder, because if you think about it, if you're coming from here, if you're coming from here to here, yeah, you get a range of movement, right? Which is good, so it'd be good to mix it up. But think of the control that's needed to stop halfway, like in the posterior. And if you really slow it down as you're doing that, it's kind of like an isometric hold. Well, that's what it is. Give it a try. But it's not the traditional Arnold press that I do. I've modified it a bit for my liking, and like my clients have postural goals that they're working on. So yeah, reps are great for stuff, but sometimes you need to hold the position because that's what your posture's doing all the time. The muscles are holding you stationary upright. Where did that come from? Where's this come from? Oh, you've just put it in there, right? There you go. Right, let's go again. Yeah, I mean, some people will say to me, oh, you're not doing this, that and the other correctly. Wow! Like, there's no manual. and I go by the feedback of my clients and my own body and what gets results. You can start off with a base, like a general squat, like you did, Abby, and then you realise that you preferred it with heel elevated squat. You might end up doing pulses in the lower or mid phase and modifying it a bit with because you could also do a squat with a slight elevated hip to train your hips, like proprioception and strengthening the hip area. And you can play around with these exercises. There's no manual, not gonna lie, I'm gonna use that as well. Yes, if anyone, if you are doing something wrong in the gym and someone comes up to you and says you're doing that wrong, excuse me, where's your manual? Who invented the exercises? I'll tell you what, with me changing the Arnold press slightly, we could rename it to the Leanne press, could we not? Right, I'm gonna do some Leanne presses after this next set. So back to back again with pull-ups. So I'm looking to get 3. Let's see. Let's go.
1, 2, 3, 4.
That's because I knew you were watching. Seated shoulder press. Leanne press. I'm just going to put another log on that fire. Right.
Cut.
Seated shoulder press. Right, these are really heavy dumbbells, girls. Can you go and set that in your room?
Just like that.
Do you want your tongue actually cut off for real?
Yeah.
I think there was one more rep in reserve. Yeah, I think so as well. Yeah, I could have probably, if I had a PT. Right, let's go again. There won't be another rep in for this. Maybe I was saving my rep for this. I'll be happy with 1 rep. Right, right, get off there because Demi's following you.
Okay, and these are really heavy dumbbells.
Yeah, these ones are the biggest ones I've got. Right, beep beep. Whee! Why don't you play with these? I saw some training ideas for the planche, by the way. One of the women that I was following had a resistance band around the hips and had the bars.
No, Jenny.
And it was using a resistance band to get in and press on the band. We'll try that after. That's the catchphrase. Just gonna put another log on the fire. Right, OCD bum would make me look at a type.
Which ones are these? What number is
17.5. So 17.
17.
Yeah, heavy. How many do you think I can get? I'll be happy with 1, to be honest.
No, I think you would be happy about 10.
10? Dad could get 10. Right, beep beep.
1.
Wait for the arm. That's my stronger arm as well.
1.
Oh! Wow. Yeah. They're fatigued. We'll put them back. Really pleased with that. So I've got 3, 6, 7 reps with the 17.5. Tell all your friends. Are you okay, Danny?
Oh!
And because we've finished that set, I'm going to use that thoracic opener, let's call it, if the kids shift. Beep beep. So remember bra height, but you might like it personally a bit higher or lower to that.
Mommy, are we being cool?
Well, you not go in your room.
Yeah, Debbie, come and go in my room.
do indeed. Hooligan.
Naughty.
It's hard getting out. Yeah, naughty Demi. It's hard getting out of
Come
that.
on, noisy hooligan. Come on, noisy
Enjoying that. I'm sure I heard a back crack then.
Wow, that's excellent.
Oh, thanks. So I'm going to have it a little bit higher up. I feel like my body needs it. Listening to its feedback. Yeah, that feels really nice. But it's one of them, you can't put your finger on it why it feels nice. You just know your body likes it. Honestly, I can't tell you how grateful I am that I came across that. It's the first time I've seen variations of that stretch. Yeah, it just feels great. Right, onto a new set. I was saying if I missed one rep, not going all to failure, I would do another entire. That is OCD. I knew that I was going to give it all for the shoulder press. If I wouldn't have been able to get that one if I'd have done the got that extra rep in. Right, new set. They've already put a knot in that skipping rope. So I'm answering any questions on health, fitness, fat loss, toning. See, when you've done that stretch, you feel like something's different in your back. Right, what are we doing next? We have weighted with the ankle weights, pull-ups, under grips, and now we're hitting the biceps. Arnold press, or Leanne press, then bicep curls again. The bicep curls, I was going to do bicep 21s. Right, so pull-ups, under grip, then Arnold press with the 8s, because the 8s really get the rhomboids working, which support the scapula, the shoulder blades. Don't think I need these 14s again. No. Hi guys, welcome to my live. Right. I feel like my food's not agreeing with me. Then it was 8s. Shoulder press, Arnold press. Trying not to rush it. I do tend to need to remind myself to slow down because they're hard. Big core worker. Oh, see, trying to slow it down. That's what I mean. Whereas if you're bringing it all the way down, you can round the shoulders more, which isn't great for those that have that going on anyway. And you're getting a bit of a rest, like a recovery. Right, bicep curls. All the way up. Oh, 5. Gonna do that set twice more. Leanne. One time I did the 21s with leg extension. Ah, that's a good point. That'd be hard to do that with the leg extension. Leg curl. You'd go by how it feels. Yeah, I'm just figuring that out. Yeah, it sounds a good one there. I've done pulses. Have you done single leg extension, both legs then into double, and alternated which one you start with? That's a good one as well. I've never seen you train biceps. How often do you train your biceps? About once a week. To be honest, I do a lot of pull-ups. That's training my biceps. And then I've started to mix isolation work in a little bit more, and they have started to grow more this year from that. Oh my god, that rain! This cottage gets absolutely hammered with the rain. How often? I'm not too. I mean, biceps look good, right? But I'm more trying to rehab my glutes and hit them twice, and my abs hit them at least twice a week. and then I'll focus on other areas as I build that. I'm going to go again for another set. Yes, I've tried that one as well, but the usual one is the best. So how can I make shoulders like wrestler? Hi, Illuminati member. I'm not telling you because you're an Illuminati member. Like a wrestler is an arm wrestler. If you're wanting to get shoulder boulders, you need to train all 3 shoulder muscles and the rotator cuffs as well. Band work works well to make sure you've got that good foundation to get stronger off. Right, let's go again. But the shoulder joint, like if you just did a load of shoulder presses without doing banded work and body weight work, you know, like stuff that's really going to challenge the stability of the rotator cuffs and shoulder girdle, if you're skipping that work, then you will pull something, because it is a shallow joint, remember. Right, I think I got 4 last time, was it? Round 2. Oh, massive on the biceps and forearm, and I do need to start doing this stretch for my forearms. What is it next? Right, we're going for Arnold press. Oh, the control. I guarantee my back will be in tatters tomorrow. That's how you know it's a good session. Oh, another 3, 2, 1. Wait for the weaker arm. Oh, bicep curls with fatigue. Oh, it's on fire. I could have probably done another one. I'm hearing Abby's voice in my head now. Yes, your bicep look good, thanks. Thanks so much, appreciate it, no problem. Yeah, what I'm saying is don't neglect the band work and the stretch work, which reminds me, let's get into that position again for the thoracic and cervical spine. Let me show you something as well. So what posture do we have most of the time? We're driving, shoulder pushing prams, sat at a desk, shoulders are rounded, looking down at our phones, right? And the pelvis is pushed backwards, posterior tilt, right? So with this one, we are opening everything up. This is a cactus stretch, by the way. And counteracting all of that during the day. So if you don't think you need it, but you sit 8 hours at a desk, promise you your body is crying out for this stretch. If you can get into it safely, like I said, you can take the block away and just come down like on this alone, or that alone. Start off small, but listen to how it feels in your body. If it feels good, then your body is crying out for it as it's talking to you. So I feel like that's a bit high. I'm going to move it down. Sorry, a bit low, so move it down. That feels better. I'm just going to lean into the block. Deep breath in. As you let go, sink. You can also hold on to a band or a couple of dumbbells to come out. Curl your neck in. See, my back clicked again then. Feels good. Last set of these, and then I want to show you something, Abby. Leanne, what do you think about the alternative isometric hold and then curl with the other arm? And then you swap over. Yeah, it's a good mixing it up. Yeah, good to build mass, you know, tear more muscle fibres as the time's under tension. It's a progressive training method. It's just, yeah, whatever works for you. Like if I was getting bored of conventional bicep curls and I was plateauing a little bit, I bet the heaviest I could go, I could bring in that, you know, if I wasn't making much progress. if that's like anyone that's watching this isn't making much progress, you can add in pulses, paused reps, forced reps if you've got a gym partner as well with stuff. But yeah, time and attention is a good one, like the leg extension, like, and the leg curl, holding that position with a slight bend in the knee, waiting for it to burn. It only counts when it's burning. Last set of these, and then I'll show you the planche training that I saw, like training to do the planche. But first I'm going to put away the 14s. So I ain't using them again this session. Right, under grip pull-ups. Oh, excited for the planche. I think you'll like this. You need a resistance band more. I'll shove that. That. So that's ready. Right. I'm not sure if it will work with, like, she had the thin, very stretchy resistance bands, but we'll try it. Anyway, looking for 3 would be great. That's fine. I'm pretty much know that I'm there now with the training's taken effect in terms of building strength and muscle. I can tell with my body I've stimulated the muscle fibres and everything, so I don't need to squeeze out that last rep, you know. My focus is more on going heavy with good technique. This session, I always have a session aim in mind. Right. These 8s feel light now compared to the 14, 17. Lead with the elbows. Oh, shaky, shaky. One more. I'm going to try this before the children come out. 2, 3, 4, 5. Put them back. And the 5s. Right, planche training. Let me make sure you can see me. Okay, I might need to put it so the camera angles from the side / you can see the back. Right, so she had it around the hips. I'll try it on this setting first. Oh god, that's not right. Here we go. So there's not much give there, so I don't think this is, so you have it around this area. Yeah, that's not going to help me for shit. Right, so I'm going to double it up. Hopefully I won't snap it. I don't think I will. We'll soon find out. I have snapped one of these before, by the way. Right, so it's got a... So yeah, it's got to take my body weight. You see what I'm trying to do here? Oh my goodness. Right. Yeah. 2 resistance bands probably work really well. I'm going to do some handstand training as well. Handstand. Hi Henry, how are you doing? I'll move my yoga block, my yoga statue. Because the shoulders are fatigued but nice and warm, it's a good opportunity to do some handstand practice. Right, best way to do it, although I like to do it the opposite way, walking up it is best. trying to get used to your hips getting over your shoulders. So you can see I'm quite far from the wall because of confidence. Because if I fall, I'm going to fall on my back and I don't want to do that. Right, then we'll go the opposite way. I don't mind falling. That felt easy actually, Abby, until I was there. But the first part of that was quite easy. I think I'm very warm. Spikes your heart rate though. Right, let's see how the next bit does. How it feels. But as you get stronger at pull-ups and stuff, these things should become easier. My bracelet isn't doing any good here. Next I'm going to try and bring in a lower back bend. You see that? That was miles better than I used to practice these in my 20s. What I'm learning is forget about your legs. It's more about your hips over your shoulders and that being in alignment. Right, I've noticed with like people doing it, your legs can do it. Your legs can go right back, really. It's all to do with your hips staying in alignment with your shoulders. Thank you. Yeah, I was surprised at that. Let's go again. But yeah, the more you do it. So every back day that I do, providing the kids are all right, I'll finish the session like this. And try not to get in your own head as well. My hands are a bit slippy on the floor. You need to have that lower back bend. And my hands were too far apart. Please tell me you saw that. That again, thank you. That again was me concentrating on my hips over my shoulders, not worrying about what my legs were doing. I was moving my pelvis forwards and backwards like that to distribute the weight, trying to figure it out. It's a skill. That was the longest I've ever done it. I bet Scott never even saw that. Right, a few seconds rest. But if I'd have done this at the start of the session, I'd have probably been able to do that. You've got to be really warm. I once read that we need to make an anterior pelvic tilt. Yeah, that's right. So I'll talk you through that. So you've got anterior, think about your hips here. Anterior, so you've got more of a back bend. Posterior. So if you've got a desk job, most of the time you're in a posterior tilt. So it's good, like pelvic tilts forwards and backwards like that. A little bit of a jiggle. You need to be aware of where your pelvis sits. So anterior tilt is something I don't struggle with during pregnancy. You tend to have a bigger back bend because you stand like that when you're pregnant, whether you realise it or not. But yeah, too much, obviously it's going to knock you out of... No, wait, posterior, then bring your hips forward. So I'm not going to concentrate too much on what my legs are doing, because you'll see them, they're like dangling, aren't they? Watch what I'll put you from the side. Watch what my pelvis does. I'll get the light over. You see the wall, right? Just keep your eye on my pelvis, forget about the legs. Because I'm just not concentrating on them, right? Also, the first few tries I was a little bit too wide apart. Now I'm coming further in, so more of a stable structure. No. So anterior tilt, cores engaged, hands are digging into the floor, fingertips. I'm getting it. It's about, yeah, thank you. It's practice and reps. Oh, wrists. So I was like that with my fingers digging into the ground. I've never been able to do that because I've always been concentrating on what my legs are doing. It's all in the pelvis. Because I noticed when people were doing it online, they'd be like dangling, but then the legs would be right back. And I'm like, you'd think they would flop off over, but they don't. So it just shows you. Right, let's do it again. I should be timing this, shouldn't I? I should be recording it right. I am so pleased with that. That is such a fucking win. Are you timing? That was the longest just then. Oh, it's a lot on the wrists. Need to do some flexibility work. 3.5 seconds. Thank you for timing that. I am so chuffed. Like I'm 35, right? And I've never been able to do that. I tried that in my 20s. There wasn't that amount of videos and stuff back then. When I was 25, it was 2015. So I'm a dinosaur, I'm joking. If I'm a dinosaur, Scott is a relic. But I kind of want to do it again. You watch, fatigue will set in. But yeah, I'm feeling it in my wrists, but we are strengthening them. I have still got a bit of carpal tunnel syndrome from pregnancy. So the fatigue and, you know, I'm just going to be kind to my wrist. Make sure you warm the same. Make sure you warm your wrist up as well. Scott's aging like a fine wine. Right, let's go again. Cracked it though, Anna. It's just about practicing. Abby, you need to like practice this. Think about the pelvis. Yeah, I can do that with one arm. Actually, and then wake up from doing it. Abby, you just need to practice. Do the reps. Right. Let's go again. Hey, can you do it? Scott tried it a few weeks ago and he nearly broke his back. Look at me, I'm dead smug now. It's so much fun. I can see like it'd be better if I closed my eyes, I think. I can see though, like, you've really got to concentrate. I'm not engaging my core as much as I should be. It's hard to do. I'm just focusing on my pelvis, and if you breathe too deeply, it knocks you off centre. I don't think I can do it. You need to try it. Right, I'm going to go once more. Once more. Right, let's do this. Let's do it. It's so much fun when you get it, you know. Yeah. Because I see all these like CrossFitters doing it, and I'm like, if they can do it, like they've just done more reps. If like me doing pull-ups, I can just do them and you can't because I've done more practice than you. That's all it is. I think to get there, it'll take me around 1 year. It depends on your fitness levels and stuff. If you've got a few extra pounds to lose, you've got more weight to lift. I can't do a handstand push-up. It's a lot of weight in it. But you know, like people who, like anyone can learn the splits as well, doesn't matter what shape you are and stuff. But no, I'd say you could get it a lot faster than that. Depends on your strength levels though. No, I think a bit of fatigue setting in. I lost it. But after every, I think a chest day would be good as well, doing it after any, doing the reps basically until I get it. That'll be me soon. But you know what? That little picture, that emoji that you've done, Scott, I can't do that. I've not got the flexibility. I am working on that though. I'll show you how flexible I am in my side splits, is it called? Box splits. My pelvis is stiff, like there. So I need to get to here to be able to do the, yeah. And that'll probably take me, I'll be lucky to get it in a year, Abby. But yeah, you've got to try that. That was so much fun. You should spend 4 hours in the gym doing that. Well, thank you so much for joining me tonight, guys. I will have a day off tomorrow and I'll be back on Saturday. I am going to be posting some content though. I hope to see you soon, and thanks so much for the further down what I can go. Thanks a lot for the support as well. Take care. Bye.